once again, you are welcome to our YouTube channel, Queen Rami Talks. Guys, thank you so much for all the love that we are receiving on this channel. Thank you for the beautiful birthday wishes. Wow, you guys are so amazing. I appreciate all of you guys. And to our new subscribers, many of our subscribers are coming from Twitter nowadays. So thank you guys so much. You guys are welcome to our beautiful world. And of course, to our returning subbies, thank you so much for all the comments. We appreciate them. You know, guys, we don't take it for granted. It's so beautiful to have a community of people who just make it a norm to come and comment on our comment section. They like Bona, they share our videos. Thank you guys so much. It is so appreciated. Okay guys, without any waste of time, as you guys saw on the title of the video, please get your drinks, get your juice, get your whatever, Bona. Okay, I've got my Rooibos here. Yes, guys, you better have something to drink because today we are doing a story time. Like, guys, I just looked at the channel and I realized that, remember I told you guys that I want to be full-time on YouTube. You know, I'm preparing for housewife vibes. Okay, don't tell my husband. Yeah, basically I want to do YouTube full-time. And yeah, I wanted to see where it goes. I've already drafted a schedule for myself, but I don't want to put it out there yet because, like I said, guys, I need discipline. Okay, I won't do it every day. At least I will take some days to rest. But yeah, I want to make sure that at least in a week, let there be 4 to 3 videos. So that will really need a lot of discipline. And yeah, so I just hope I make it happen, you know, until I bring out the schedule, of course. Okay, guys, so today's a story time. Guys, as you know, my story times are in no way trying to ruin anybody's reputation, anybody's name or image. So I'm doing my story time just to show people that, guys, we've been through things, you know. And also, this is so personal for me because I don't want to seem like that Christian, yes, guys, I don't want to seem like that Christian lady that people can relate to, you know. I don't want to come here and look like, wow, she's a pastor's wife. She's living, Guys, I was not saved when I was 2 months old. I have a past, some bad decisions, some good decisions. They all come together. And I'm an individual before I can be a pastor's wife, before I can be a Christian. I'm an individual. You know, a lot of people can relate with a lot of Christians because, and I pray every day that can I not be one of those. Yes, the Bible says we must not conform to the standards of this world, but I want people to be able to relate with me. You know, I want people to understand that I'm a human being. We make mistakes. So yeah, that's another reason why I'll be going deeper with the story time so that you guys can see, hey, some of us have been through things. Some of us had to learn life the hard way in other areas of our lives, those kind of things. So I want to be relatable. I want you to come to YouTube and say, you know, I relate with that lady called Queen Rami. That's basically, and even as a couple, I don't want us to be that couple that is so materialistic that people can't keep up, you know. We will be losing the mandate of this YouTube channel. So basically, I want you guys to relate. So as much as people can see me as an inspiration and all those, I want them to see me as a human being, you know. So that's basically what my story times are about. I want people to know that I've been through things. And yeah, I came out and I'm standing today. I'm looking, you know, by the grace of God, nothing is on me, you know. Yeah, guys, so as I said, get your drinks. Before we preach, get your drinks. And then, yeah, let's talk, guys. As I'll be full-time on YouTube, of course, yeah, we basically, you know, talk. Okay guys, so this is a story time. In my story times, I don't mention locations. I don't mention the real names of the people that are involved, so that whoever relates with this story, will not even know that, you know what, I'm not trying to destroy anyone. I'm just trying to tell my story life. And also the issue of trying to protect the people that are involved, you know. I'm not protecting the things that happened. I'm protecting the people that are involved. Because, I mean, that's why I had to look, because I know the people who are part of this video are going to come and watch me. So they better find me hot like a heater. Hot like a heater. You know, yeah, so guys, let's get to the story. Okay, basically, we're gonna name the sugar mama will remain the sugar mama. And by the way, if you don't know who the sugar mama is, please visit our old videos. There's a video that I did about Mr. Money and sugar mama. So if you haven't watched that video, you will clearly not understand what this current story time is all about. Because sugar mama dated my ex-boyfriend. So I went for her ex-husband. So yeah, basically that's what the story is about. So for you to understand, I will put the link in the bio so that, did I say the bio or did I say it right? I don't know. So that you can understand where the story is coming from. Okay guys, yeah, so sugar mama will remain sugar mama. Ex-husband, that will be his name, ex-husband. And yeah, okay, the other people will mention them as time goes. So yeah, basically guys, also Mr. Money will remain Mr. Money. That's why I'm saying please go and watch that video quickly and then come running to this one. Okay, so guys, Mr. Money obviously is my ex-boyfriend, the guy that I was dating. So our relationship ended because yeah, he went and dated sugar mama. So yeah, basically that's what happened. So because sugar mama agreed to be with my ex-boyfriend, Mr. Money, I decided, Queen Rami. Okay, I basically decided, you know what? Let me actually go and find out more about this woman. Who is this sugar mama? You know, who has the power? I mean, come on. Who is she? You know, so I did my findings. Trust me, a woman who is scorned is very dangerous. You know, when a woman is scorned, she's capable of anything. So I did my research about sugar mama for 2 days. By then, I knew everything about her. You know, that's a woman who's scorned, you know. Yeah, that's when my journalism skills come out. You know, my husband will be like, hey, my wife was once a journalist. Yeah, this lady. So yeah, so I found out every information that I needed to find about this lady. Okay, I found out that this lady is actually a divorcee. She was married before. And I'm like, oh, really? So who was she married to? I did my research. And I'm like, wow, okay, fine. So in my head, I'm like, this lady decided to be with my ex, Mr. Money. So let me return the favor by being with her ex-husband. You know, when I look at this part of my life, I'm like, oh, queen, relax. Yeah, so, okay, fine. I searched for this ex-husband, this guy. Who is this guy? What is he all about? Okay, after I found all the information about this guy, I did my calculations. Okay, this is where he is. What is that? So I was fortunate that the place where this guy worked or was based at, there was an event coming. Okay, I calculated all my steps and I'm like, okay, so since there's an event, I can somehow go there. I called this other lady that I knew in that area. We're gonna call the lady Michelle. Okay, I called Michelle and I'm like, Michelle, there's an event coming at this place. Can we please attend? I didn't tell Michelle all the details of why I wanted to attend this specific event, you know. So I was like, no, prepare everything for me that side, book a lodge and everything. I am coming, and I'll be there for like 2 days so that we can be able to attend the event. Okay, then here I am. I invited the ex-husband on my Instagram. We followed each other, and then I sent him a DM. I sent the ex-husband a DM concerning the event. Trust me, I'm not that lady who will shoot her shot. I will just show you actions. It's out. Hey! So I sent the ex-husband a DM, and I asked about the event. I was like, where exactly, what time, and all that. So the ex-husband, he didn't respond that time. Okay, I didn't have a problem because I knew that I'm already coming that side. Okay, the day came that I have to travel to that side of town. I met with Michelle. We enjoyed, we had a good time. Now it's time to prepare for the event. I made sure, you know when you know who you are, you know when you know what you carry, you know the presence that you carry. I made sure I looked the part. Then when I get there, when I get to the lodge, I tell Michelle, this is what's happening, basically. This is why I'm here, you know. I'm a woman who is scorned, but I don't mind being with the ex-husband because, wow, the guy is okay. All right, Michelle was like, I'm game, let us go there, you know. And we made sure, me and Michelle, we looked great, we looked the part. And our time came, we arranged with Michelle's friend, I think, that he will drop us at the specific place for the event. Okay, and we got there. You know, guys, presence is everything. You know, when you get to a place and then people must notice you. Yeah, you know, I've got that thing, and yeah, amen. Even if I have to say so myself, I mean, that's on Mary had a little lamp. Okay, we arrived at the place. It was such a beautiful place. We were busy doing photo shoots. So I'm busy checking, and I'm like, hi man, the ex-husband is not here. And I'm saying to Michelle, are you sure that this is the right place? Michelle was like, yes. Okay, fine. We dined. Everything was beautiful. The event was, I wish I can put up the pictures, but obviously I can't because, yeah, people will know exactly who and what this is all about. Okay, fine. We were busy. Starters there. Then there comes the ex-husband. Hey! Guys, I'm telling you, I didn't know this guy. I never met him in my life. I was just a lady on a mission. Ne? Okay. When I saw him, the guy has a presence, guys. In Dodama, even a presence. Okay. Then Michelle tells me there is the ex-husband. And I'm like, oh my God. You know, I was scared. I was very nervous because I knew I'm a lady on a mission. And then, yeah. So we unfortunately found out that night, Michelle had a friend that was there. So that friend mentioned that actually the ex-husband was already engaged to someone. And I was like, what? Already? He has moved on so fast. Anyway, that's not a problem. But if he is already with someone, then I guess my mission won't happen. Hey! Okay, then it happened that the ex-husband came and greeted us at our table. Was I not nervous? Guys, I think I was sweating. You know, I even wanted to run to the bathroom, and Michelle was like, no, there's no way you're gonna go to the bathroom. Let's meet this guy. And yeah, so he came to our table. He's such a charmer, by the way. So he was like, oh, thank you guys for coming, and this is a beautiful event. How's everything? And then I spoke in my language, you know. I was like, yeah, no. dilo ka moka di apere tsiam, dilo ka moka di alright, you know. And he's like, oh, are you Betty? I'm like, yeah. So my friend spoke in a different language. I almost said which one, so everyone was gonna know. Okay, so hi, no, the guy was going around every table, greeting people, you know, all those kind of stuff. Okay, fine. So it was time for us, the event was coming to an end. So we're taking pictures. And then before the event could end, I guess the lady that the ex-husband was engaged to only showed up a bit later. She was a bit late. So I don't know what the lady at the reception told that lady. Suddenly the engaged lady began to look at us otherwise. She was like, Smarks, you know when a person is not happy with you, you can tell. And I'm like, and then, because I'm like, I'm telling Michelle that this lady doesn't know why we are here. So why is she giving us nasty looks? And like I said, the presence, guys. So Michelle, so this engaged lady, I don't know, but she started holding on to the ex-husband now. She's uneasy now, you know. We are doing photo shoots. We are enjoying our time. Okay, then when it was about time to leave, we find the ex-husband there by the reception. Okay, the ex-husband was like, and then I spoke in their language, in his language, and I was like, I can't say it in the language, of course. So it was like, no, thank you for the beautiful event. He's like, oh, you know this language? I'm like, yeah, you know, I once stayed at the side, and yeah, so thank you so much. Okay, fine. Then that was it. You know, we enjoyed the event, and then Michelle was like, you're this guy, the way he was staring at you, and we are like, now it's nothing. Hey. Okay. Me and Michelle went back to the lodge. We were so happy. Even when we got to the lodge, we relaxed. We found some people there. We relaxed, had a good time. Okay, no, it was time for me to go back home. Actually, on the night, was it on the, no, I think it's after. So after when I got home, I get a DM from the ex-husband. He's like, oh, I'm so sorry I didn't respond to this message. I'm only seeing it now. And I'm like, no, it's fine. I was there and I enjoyed the event. He's like, oh, so are you still around? I'm like, remember, I'm now talking to this guy as somebody's husband. You know, once you're engaged, you are off limits. So I'm like, yeah, I'm just talking to him in that basis, Yoguti. My plan is no longer to be with this guy. He's somebody's person now. Okay, so the guy was like, are you still around? Because I did mention that I'm not from around there. So he was like, are you still around? And I'm like, no, I'm not around. I left. He's like, I'll be in your area very soon. Can we meet up? And I'm like, okay, no problem. Then at the time that he said he's in my area, I just made excuses. Remember, I can no longer be with this guy. So actually my mission was to honestly date the guy, but then just to scorn the ex, remember? But then also, you know, when you kind of like somebody, it got to that. And I think you are stunned also. Anyway, it's fine. So in my head, I'm like, I can't. This guy is off limits. Okay, fine. Then life goes on. Me and the ex-husband, we don't talk on the DMs. You know, we just like each other's pictures on Instagram. And then I posted the pictures of the event on my Instagram. And then he went and liked, and, you know, that's when we started to talk and everything. Okay, as time goes on, I think I updated a status. Was it on Facebook? I think we followed each other on all social media networks, you know. But remember, I saw him as somebody's partner. So, Jiggy, I hear that the engagement that they had with that lady is actually off. Their relationship didn't work out. And I'm like, yeah? Okay, is it? But I was not that excited because I think I had moved on, man. Life goes on, you know. Okay, then I think that pain that I felt for the ex and Mr. Money and Sugar Mama, the fact that they were together, that pain was gone. You know, life moves on, guys. That's one thing about heartbreak. You heal, you know. And if you take longer, that's up to you. I mean, it differs person to person how long it takes for you to heal. But eventually you do heal. You know, you get over those things that people did to you, you know. So apparently Sugar Mama had and confronted the ex-husband. I will tell you how I know this. Okay, fine. So I updated my status that I'm in so-and-so place. And then the ex-husband came and he inboxed me. Actually, no, we were already talking even on WhatsApp. You know, we were doing video calls and all those things, you know. Because since I heard that the engagement was off, he's a single guy. Come on now. Okay, then I'm like, I updated. I think it was on my WhatsApp status that I'm in so-and-so place, you know. I think that time I went for a weekend away somewhere to rest. Okay. So he realized that I'm in that place. And he's like, are you around? And I'm like, around where? Because the last time I checked, when you stay in a so-and-so place, it's like, no. I'm actually where the side of town of where you are. Just a bit of a distance, but I'm around, basically. And I'm like, what? Okay, we arranged to meet up, me and the ex-husband. Asibonge uNkulunkulu for ukusindiswa. Amen. Okay, guys, so I met up with the ex-husband. Came, you know, I took an Uber to where he was, and then, yeah. So when I get there, remember in my head, I wanted the revenge, you know. So it didn't even clock anywhere in my heart or in my head that the ex-husband would know my motives for wanting to know him, you know. Hey, when I get there, TLC, the guy is nice, we talk. And then he's like, the ex-husband is like, you know, I know why you contacted me. And I'm like, what are you on about? You know, I'm acting up now because I don't want to be Moomish of the day, or I don't want to be Moomish of the year. You know, I'm like, what are you talking about? What are you on about? And then the guy's like, no, I know that you are an ex of Mr. Money. Ding, 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 ding. The guy's like, I know you are an ex to Mr. Money, and yeah, it could be that you wanted to hook up with me, or you wanted us to meet due to the fact that you are hurt by their relationship. And I'm like, you know, when you know, good to know I'm caught. There's no way out. I have to confess. Okay, guys, so I had no choice but to confess. Okay, so as I was confessing, hey, I tell him, no, it's true that, yeah, I was very hurt by what happened. Oh, guys, my husband is home. Hello, Buddha.
Hi.
Come greet the people. Oga, how are you now?
Hello, my people. Hello, how are you?
What's my people?
Yeah.
Yes, my love, how are you?
I'm all right.
Yeah, I did. This is my video alone. Okay, guys, so as that was happening, I was busy telling him, no, I'm hurt by what Mr. Money and the Sugar Mama did, and the fact that also the Sugar Mama is the one who lured Mr. Money with her money, and only to find out she doesn't even have money. So I was like, yeah, that's when we began to talk. And then the ex-husband was like, even if that's the case, I think we would be very compatible. I'm like, how Tini. Remember, guys, I liked this guy, even apart from the drama that came with Mr. Money and the Sugar Mama, you know. Only to find out that he's also in it. He's like, you know, I remember him asking, where do you get such confidence? I've never met a woman who has confidence like you do. And I'm like, I knew for a fact that you would like me. I mean, who would say no to me? I mean, come on, cheers. Hey, baby, who would say no to me?
Nobody.
So I'm telling him, I'm like, I knew for a fact that you would like me, but when I found out that you were engaged to somebody else, I took a step back, you know. And it's like, while you are talking about that, apparently the lady he was engaged to gave him a hard time when they went back home. Literally, he told me that the lady was busy asking, who is that lady in that white dress? The reason why I wore a white dress is because that day I was wearing a white dress, the day of the event. Yeah, so he was literally, he told me that the lady was like, who is that lady in a white dress? And what did she want there? And all those things. And I'm like, she honestly questioned about me. That guy was like, yo, and she was not very happy about the fact that we were there. And I was like, presents, guys. You know, you need to have that thing, huh? It's not sold at ShopRite, huh? That thing. Okay, so now he tells me that, yeah, that lady questioned me about you. And I just said, no, I don't know you. But after doing my findings, I find that you are an ex to Mr. Money. And I'm like, yeah, so we were talking about the chances of us being together, you know. And I'm like, I mean, at that time when I was going to the event, it's two separate times. And the times I met him, I was at a stage where I'm no longer angry at Mr. Money. I had actually forgiven him. He had actually wanted me back, Mr. Money, but I was no longer in that state, you know. So I told him, I was honest with him. I was like, you know, at that time I was really angry, and I found that I literally liked you, you know, apart from the drama. But then when I found out you're engaged, I shut everything down, you know. So he was like, yeah, but I think we can make this work, you know. Only to find out I was at a different stage in my life. I wanted nothing that connects me to Mr. Money and Sugar Mama, you know, because that was a very dark time in my life. I don't want to lie. And that was close to the time I even lost my mother. So I didn't want anything that connects me with those people. You know, so the guy, we began to talk. Now that he knows the real reason why I came after him, it was much easier for us to talk, you know. And then we spoke about the chances of us being together and all those things. But as life happened, guys, life happened. Yeah, I didn't want to find myself in a lot of drama. You know, foundation is something that is very, very important, which is the lesson that I learned from that whole scenario. I mean, had I gone through with the ex-husband, maybe we would be in a relationship or whatever the case, I would always have a flashback of my past with Mr. Money. So, you know, you get to a level as a person where you heal, and you heal to such an extent that not even their shadow, you don't even want to see their shadow. You know, that's the stage of healing that I was in concerning Mr. Money. I was like, I want nothing that connects me. And obviously being with the ex-husband would mean that I'm connected to the Sugar Mama and Mr. Money. So foundation is very, very important to me, you know. How you meet a person is very, very important. If you meet a person via Stina, chances of him leaving via Stina are very high. So I'm very, very skeptical about those things. Foundation to me counts a lot. So I was looking at that and I'm like, if the foundation be destroyed, what am I gonna build with this guy? You know? So yeah, we spoke about that, the chances of that. And then I left that day. I left. And then I found myself, I remember it was December time when I met with with the ex-husband. So I just had an uneasy feeling about him, you know. Then it came the next year now. So during the next year, the ex-husband comes by force. He's like, no, we are not going to deny ourselves happiness due to the fact that, hey, people, they are happy wherever they are, and why can't we be happy? And I'm like, I was no longer in this whole thing, to be quite honest. I was no longer there, you know. I felt like, no, this guy, and also my age gap with the ex-husband. Guys, chini, No, for me, it was a no, you know. I don't have a problem. I prefer older guys, trust me. Yeah, but there I was not willing to jump that stage, you know. So yeah, that's basically it. So now me and the ex-husband are just good friends. We talk once in a while on social media, but yeah, he knows that I'm a wife now to a wonderful husband. I remember how the last DM that I talked to him about, he was like, I really lost out on a good woman. Presents. Yeah, so you gotta have a presence as a woman. I mean, come on now. My husband is laughing, guys. Yeah, so that was basically the end of our conversation when I told him, no, I'm somebody's wife now. I'm very focused. I'm living a different life, you know. What Mr. Money does with his life and the sugar mama, it's none of my business. One thing about me, when I move on, hey? And next time when you see me, you might find a rock on my finger. What's up? So yeah, those kind of things. So that was the end for me and the ex-husband. Yeah. And I thank God that we never got to the deeper side. Because I feel like the deeper side I'm talking about, I'm so glad even to this day. I thank myself for not giving myself away to him. I think if I would have had a lot to lose, you know. So now I walk as Mr. LVM's wife, loving who I am and looking back, having no regrets, you know. Yeah, so yeah, so but we did we got to know each other better, you know. Hey, anyway, guys, yeah, so some of the lessons that came with this experience was that be careful what you do when you are angry, you know. A woman who is scorned can burn a house, and in that house there might be people inside, and you become a murderer, you know. And it's something that you didn't plan. I mean, the way I had planned to find that guy, everything, the way it happened, I was like, wow, if I had spent that time focusing on some good thing in my life, I would have been far by now, you know. So be careful what you do when you're angry. Be careful what you do when you're scorned, because you will find even all those guys who are killing women, that it was just a moment of anger that costed them their lives. Today they are serving life sentences in jail, you know. And people will be like, but this guy is a good guy. Yeah, that's what happens when you are in a moment of anger, you know. And revenge, guys, don't be too quick to want to revenge. I mean, within a short space of time, Mr. Money was already crying to come back in my life. So don't be so quick to fight or want revenge. Life has a way. Life is a wheel, guys. Life is a wheel. So life has a way of making sure that it deals with the way. I don't believe in karma, guys. No. I don't believe in karma. I believe that, yeah, I'm playing, guys. I just believe that everyone will get a fair share of what they need to get in life. So yeah, basically that's that. I don't believe in karma. I don't believe in revenge anymore. I just believe that everything that happens in our lives happens the way that it should, you know. Anyway, please do comment down below. Tell me what you think about this story. Tell me also, taking risk, guys. Be careful. Let us be careful. yeah, basically those are the lessons I got from this experience. Please do comment down below on what you think of my story time. Yeah, I know I was crazy at that time, but yeah, I was ready to go against all odds, you know. Yeah, so please do comment down below and please share the story. Somebody might relate, you know. And also, when you find that if you get cheated on, the problem is not the woman, the problem is the man. So me going after the ex-husband of the sugar mama, basically I was just scorned. Never punish the woman, punish the guy, you know. I think that's about it before I go on and tell you lies, guys. But yeah, that's the end of my story time. And yeah, thank you for watching if you've watched until this far. And I hope, yeah, guys, I'll see you in our next upload. Please don't forget to subscribe. Mwah!